My department runs a calves system, and we off and on had problems with it, and it got to the point where we weren't going to use it. Speaking with other departments, they were having the same issues. Well, what I ended up discovering is it wasn't the fault of the system, it was the fault of what we were putting in the system. I have here 3 different products. We started with several of these. The first one I will show you is a National Ultra Green, and worked good at first. Well, fairly good, but you can see it's just real thick. You can see how the substance sticks to the side of this glass here. So it did not do real well in our system. It did at first, but then we don't run a lot of calls, and over a period of time, this got worse and worse, and eventually our system quit working. So we emptied it out, and we went with another product. This one came out of Texas. I believe it's a company called Response Systems or First Response or something like that. It's a green foam, and it worked okay the first time I used it, but the problem is after it set into our holding tank in our truck, this is what we get. It was like cleaning out super glue out of our system with this stuff. This was horrible. Do not recommend the use of it, period. So what we finally ended up switching to was this company here. This company's BioEx. This was distributed by Tempest Technology, and this is our BioFor N product. It is a highly concentrated foam, and you can see I mean, there's not any residue there at all. It's really concentrate. It gives us good bubbles. I mean, you compare that to the National. Nothing. I just get blah. This stuff is a water-based. Does excellent. It is a Class A, Class B, or for small Class B fires. So we can use them on our regular structures. We can use them on forestry fires. We can use them on car fires. If we pull up to an accident and we've got fuel spill or whatever, we'll actually throw a blanket of this down to kind of protect the scene. We did get a pan and fill it with a diesel and a gas mixture. We lit that and we sprayed this on top of it. It put the fire out. Then we took a pike pole and we disturbed the bubbles, and it did not reignite. So I'm pretty impressed with this foam right here. Very competitively priced to all the other companies out there. If you haven't heard of it, I sure suggest you take a look at it. It might fix your problems with your system as well, like it did ours.